Angie, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome. I'm just dropping in for a minute, girl. You know I'm up in here making hot fire, trying to hang out with my parents. Shooting hot, dropping hot fire. It's so hard. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to make music here. Okay, okay. You don't mess with the greats. You think somebody sat by Beethoven talking while he was putting together greats? Hmm? But anyway, I took a break. I need to eat because it is now 4 o'clock and I haven't ate yet. Because my appetite just kicked in. So I told my mama, hey, look. Okay, so I didn't tell her like that. But hey, therein, I have been having a great day. I really can't complain. I mean, my date's great, Angie, if I'm sitting here dropping hot fire. I'm dropping music, all this kind of stuff. So, it's a great day. You know how I go. You know how I do. You know how I do. And if y'all think today is October the 3rd, if you think for 1 second I ain't got pink somewhere on my body, you best to know it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I got pink on every day. I got pink on every day. Every day. Yes, well, so far I have the last three. Don't judge me. I'm 3 days in and I'm 3 days in pink. Golly, I can't with you guys. Big Bad Wolf, how you doing, sis? How you guys doing? I'm just sitting here chilling. Look, y'all already know if I'm in here, I can't be too far from my piano. I can't. I'm a musician. It's not easy being this talented. You know what I'm saying? It's not. My family knows when I come over, Angie, it's going to be a Big Bang Theory. But I don't want to give y'all too much. I'm giving y'all too much. I am. I feel like I should be on like the real YouTubers of something, Not the real housewives. Y'all see, y'all taking it too far. I said the real YouTubers with talent. Like that. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't want to be the housewives or nothing. Big Bad Wolf, I mean, it's hard. That's why I had to come on here. I'm like, if great talent was dropping videos about, being in the studio, wouldn't you just want to know, like, when they weren't making the music, what were they thinking? So I just said, let me stop, give them a few minutes of me. You know what I'm saying? Give them a few minutes of my music, my greatness, And that's just it, Now I wasn't trained. I know nobody asked me in the chat, but no, I wasn't trained to play the piano. I just learned. You know what I'm saying? I just one day walked up and that's it. That's it. Can't you tell? Can't you tell I got skills? Self-taught, self-taught, self-taught. I'm ready to pick up a guitar and self-teach myself that. But I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I'm self-taught on the drums. I would say I'm better than Sheila E. was on them. But that's just in my opinion. Just like I say, Beethoven them got nothing on me. Nothing. Okay. Nothing. My mom always said, like, stop beating up my piano and stuff. She'll say stuff to me like that. She'll say, you know, um, why don't you learn what the keys are and play these songs like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? I'm like, I'm not playing no Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I'm writing music. I'm not trying to read nobody else's. I'm writing music. That's what's wrong. See, Big Bad Wolf, you got to know if they believe in you. She talking about some, who's snitching on they man? I said, get all out of my business. She all in my business. I'm writing. I'm right. I'm just trying to let y'all know before she walk in the door. I see her pulling up outside. I don't want to, I don't want to know. I'm letting everybody know that she don't know. I'm riding hot fire, Tina. Hey, sis, you right in time. No need to type. I'm playing the music. Classic. Every time y'all hear that beat, y'all gonna start singing it. Snitch on your man. Y'all gonna feel it. That's what I want. I want every time you think of that beat, I want y'all to just start singing it, humming it in the elevators, humming it while you at work. I want it to be one of the biggest hits of 2023. Because word on the curb is Just Danny. Well, Just Danny didn't talk to Heidi about it. But Just Danny and Heidi was thinking about doing like a YouTube music Oscar Awards. And I'm trying to get up in there because I already know Savage is winning all of the tracks. You know what I'm saying? She got all of the Grammys this year. And I'm trying to get up in there. So it'd be kind of like an Alicia Keys. Remember when Alicia Keys and India Ray? That's what it's gonna be, kind of like that. But some Savage ain't got on me is I'm producing my own beats. You know what I'm saying? Get ready, Savage. It's gonna be a Grammy fight out this year. Cause I'm coming. I'm writing tracks, Big Bad Wolf. I'm just dropping them left, right, and sideways. You know what I mean? I'm just doing it. That's what I do. That's what I do. I used to remake songs a lot, but I decided I want to write my own. I want to come up with my own tracks. You know what I mean? And Snitch on Your Man is like the single. That's the radio single. I'm gonna do some promotions. Probably go by GCI B96 and shit today. Try to see if they want to play it. You know, I'm not even finished with it, but I'm like, play it. You know what I'm saying? Play my music. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to get them to do. It's hard. It's hard out here for a content creator when she trying to make a track on these haters. You know what I'm saying? It's just hard out here. You know what I mean? I'm trying to drop hot fire. I'm trying to drop hot fire all through the streets. You know what I mean? They ain't ready for it though. They ain't ready for it. Anyway, how y'all Tuesday go? You here for it? Good, good. That means you'll be downloading it. You'll be downloading it because it's gonna be on Apple Music, all that, Spotify, Apple Music. You know, any place, any place. It's gonna be on MTV Jams. They ain't even got that no more. It's gonna be there too. It's gonna be on BET. You know, Donnie Simpson's gonna premiere. I mean, it's a bunch of people. Everybody. I'm trying to see if Dear Vet opened that club this year, if she'll let me go ahead and perform it there. You know what I'm saying? Might as well. Might as well. She opened the club, I'm damn sure performing. You get what I'm saying? Might as well. Might as well. Oh, hold on, here come my mom. Hey, mother. Hello, mother. Just letting YouTube know about how I write music and I taught myself to play the piano. You know, that kind of stuff. The greatest things about me. And how my mom's always like, oh, Danny, you're better than Beethoven. You know, she lets me know. She lets me know. Right, Mom? Oh, she's silent. I'm so talented, she's silent. See? That's how you know you got talent, when people stop talking. That's how you know, Big Bad Wolf. Man, on these YouTube streets, you got to have some talent. And my talent is I play the piano, I play the guitar, I play the drums, I write music. I can't read it, but I write it. I perform the music. Then sometimes I just give it to other artists. So some of the most popular songs out there, I wrote them. You just don't know it. I don't even want to name them. She might call it a lie. I call it the truth. You know what I mean? It's my truth. My truth is that I was self-taught on all these instruments. Now, some would say, okay, Danny, you only played the flute and the clarinet. Those are lies. Those are lies. Those are lies the Chicago Public School will tell you. Don't let them lie to you about me. Don't. It's not my fault they didn't have a piano. I was still playing in my mind. I used to always play the piano with my fingers and no piano there. So can't nobody tell me I'm not a pianist. I am a pianist. I am. Thank you. It probably hurt to type because it ain't the truth. She knows I'm talented. Probably our most talented child. Undiscovered. You know, she knows it. She knows it. It's not easy. Look here, Bissette. So my mom and them, they have two cats. One is Bissette. She's an Egyptian queen. She's a tuxedo cat. And she's pretty frisky. And then there's her fat brother, Pudo. He's just a torturer. I mean, if you put something down, he's knocking it over. He's that kind of cat. I don't know what to do with him. Bissette looks like she's ready to play. And I'm like, I'm not playing with you, Bissette. Oh, God. These cats, she's so cute, though. I mean, that's the only thing she's got going for her. She's really cute. She is. She's so adorable. You are. You are adorable, Bissette. But beat it. I'm live. Anyway. Yes. We are definitely sending prayers to each other, send love to each other for shizzle. For shizzle. Daddy, are you eating back here? No, I'm gonna eat up here. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Hey, sis. Well, thanks for popping in. Have a good day at work. I'm just sitting here letting everybody know, that I am a self-taught pianist, and just over here making some music at my parents' crib. That's it. That's what I do. I stopped by. I was like, hey, I need to write a track. Leave me alone while I, put on my musical genius. That's it. That's it, sis. So I'm at work too, believe it or not. Some might not call it work because they say, girl, your track is never coming out. Those are the haters. I got a YouTube channel. My track is coming out. Okay? It's coming out. It is coming out soon. Thank you for dropping her link, sis. Thank you. Let me get my stuff, y'all. Oh, good. You didn't forget my sauce. So me and my mom are busy at work. But I had to take a break. My sugar dropped. I was like, I had drank a Glucerna this afternoon, and I just drank that because I know my appetite takes a minute to kick in. I don't eat breakfast and I should. It's the most important meal of the day. But my appetite doesn't work like that. So I drank a Glucerna at about 12:30 because I knew I wasn't gonna catch an appetite. And I'm not lying to you, about 3:10, I was setting this live. And my body was like, girl, if you don't eat something soon, I am going to pass out. I got a little lightheaded. And I was like, oh, that's the sign. That's my sugar saying, girl, we're done. If you don't eat, we're just going to pass out and you could pick us up later. So that's what my body said. Then I told my mom, she said, oh, I'm not getting out the car. I'm not going inside or nowhere. I said, well, you know what? As much as I hate them, there's no place other than to swing by that's right down the street. So I'm eating Mickey D's. You can never lose with Mickey D's fries when they're fresh. And you can never lose with the Coca-Cola. So I'm winning. Hashtag winning. And for me, I don't use ketchup on McDonald's fries. Sweet and sour sauce for you. Sweet and sour sauce for you. Yes. But yeah, y'all, like I said, this wasn't even gonna be a long live. I was gonna do it as an upload. But I wanted to come in. Look at this cat that knocked all the acorns out of this bowl. That's so bad. Makes Nino seem so good. But yeah, I was just coming in for a second to chill, see how y'all was doing. So I said I'll come in about 30 minutes. Because I'm gonna head out of here and smash that crown. Don't never forget that. Um but yeah, no, because after I eat, I want to definitely go back to what I was doing with my mom, and then I'm gonna get up out of here. So my goal is I'm gonna leave out of here about 6. Head back west. But yeah, that's it. So like I said, y'all, I really wasn't on nothing. Sitting here hanging with my mom. Hanging with my mom. I had something to take care of out here, out this way, out south. So I went ahead and did that. Then I was like, well, let me chillax over here since I'm south. And then we decided we would start this little project together. So we did. Cat, how you doing, U.S. Navy vet member says, how you doing? Your name is Tired, or are you tired? What's going on, sis? Talk to me. Well, they messing with you? Let me find out. I'm so tired of these CCs going. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are some messy, messy, messy boots. Look at this cat is over here messing with this flower. It's so bad. But Puda. Oh, it's so bad. It's not listening. But yeah, they are bad. I mean, that's bad people. But I told y'all, behind a bad content creator, I mean, behind a messed up subscriber is a content creator giving them a voice. Like it's them. Like if you know that somebody is messed up. Is that Bambi Bambi? What up, Bambi? Welcome, welcome. I heard a lot about you, miss. How you doing? Welcome. I feel like I got a YouTube all-star up in here. See, they be worried about people's numbers. I'm like, oh no, I'm worried about they about it. How you doing? How you doing? But yeah, like I said, yeah, behind every messy subscriber is a messy arse content creator who is allowing them to be messy. You know what I mean? They are allowing it. So yeah, I still gonna blame the content creator. Cause who giving them a voice? Did they go get a channel? Cause that's how they gonna get their own voice. But other than they just a messy content creator. But if you like, oh, that subscriber's so messy, who gave them a voice? Who let them up on their panel to talk all that crap? The content creator, and they knew it. Some of these content creators, they be knowing somebody about to say, "Are you just chilling?" I heard that. That's what I'm doing. I'm chillaxing, writing some tracks, trying to make some music, working on this hit "Snitch on Your Man." Other than that, I ain't really on nothing today. You know, I'm chilling. I'm enjoying family. I'm enjoying the last. I don't know why we're in the '80s, but the last days in the '80s in Chicago. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. Moving around. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Halloween things. I have to check that out. Oh, I'm gonna check that out. You know, I was just telling my mom how literally from September to December is my favorite time of the year. You know what I mean? But October and December, well, November too, but really October and November when I was a kid, like are my favorite months of the year. And then, like I told y'all, when I got to a place where I'm like, man, I'm so mad at the world, I don't want to have my happy times. I pushed them to the side. But this month, I'm like, no, I'm going to have that spirit I had when I was a kid about um, October, about loving the fall, even though we're in heat right now, loving the fall, loving Halloween. I want to carve pumpkins and then bake the pumpkin seeds, things I used to do when I was a little kid that I loved. So I'm like, nah, I'm about to, this my season. I'm about to enjoy it. Yours too? Yeah, I'm like, I'm about to enjoy it. Daisy, how you doing, sis? How you doing? Yeah, this is that time of year, you know. And that's why I say, shoot, I still got time to laugh and joke with y'all about what be going on. But y'all, we gonna kick it. I want everybody living, enjoy these days. Sure. Yeah, I enjoy this time of year so much. Then, like, I remember, like, in December, getting excited about Marshall Fields doing, well, it's Macy's now, but them doing the windows and, the different stuff they put in the windows. Now, nowadays, they still put stuff in the window, all year. They have different themes in the window at Marshall's, aka Macy's. Um, it's always gonna be Marshall Field to me, y'all. It was the Marshall Field building most of my life. So even when I see it saying Macy's, I was just standing over there waiting for the bus earlier. I'm waiting for the bus in front of Marshall Fields, and I'm just looking at it and thinking the only thing they did, some of the signs you could still tell they used to say Marshall Fields on. You know what I mean? But yeah, I knew people worked there. Like, yes, I love pumpkin seeds. I eat them all the time. My favorite is this. It's like one of the little Mexican brands. They have all the stores. It's just pumpkin seeds, but they got the right amount of salt, and then they don't have these baby pumpkin seeds, and they got good ones. But I haven't carved a pumpkin, cleaned off them pumpkin seeds, and made pumpkin seeds in a long time. But that used to make me so happy, just the smell of it. Yes, I love pumpkin seeds. Cree Cree, how you doing, sis? Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hope everybody is good. You got that's what does it. Because if I get some bland pumpkin seeds, I'm throwing them away. So if y'all remember, do y'all remember the packs of pumpkin seeds? They used to have a literally the word is wrong now, but it was an Indian head on it, and they were red and they were super salty. When I was a kid, I used to love those. They had them at the candy houses, the candy stores. Man, I got older and it's the store. They actually just closed down like 2 years ago, but it was a store right by where I live at now. And they always had the penny candies, all the good candies that you had at candy houses. And they would have them pumpkin seeds. Now, them pumpkin seeds used to be 15 cents. They were like 50 cents a couple of years ago. One day I was just, during the pandemic, I was just stacking up. Anybody ever seen my videos on my old Facebook page? I know these heifers like to stalk. You're going to see a video where it says during the pandemic, I got more snacks than you because I had totes of snacks. Because if we're going to be locked up, I'm going to have everything I want in there. But man, I put some of them pumpkin seeds in my mouth. I almost had a diabetic fit. Like, what? And I don't even have diabetes. But man, the salt levels on that shit, your blood pressure going right up. I can't do them. And David's pumpkin seeds, those are real good too. I can't even front. Oh, see, I love throwback candy. You got to watch that salt intake. I don't put salt on food like that. Like everybody, like I just use salt and pepper. I'm like, no, I don't. No, I don't. Like even if I'm using like garlic and all that onion, it's powders. It's not gonna be salt. I used to buy like garlic salt, onion salt, all them in salt. I don't do it MSG. Jeez, that people be putting MSG on their meat. I'm like, oh, salt is salt. Oh my god. You know, you start sounding old when you be like, oh, the salt intake, the this, the sugar, because you start caring. Yes. Yeah, so like right now, and then sometimes I still like sunflower seeds. I used to love sunflower seeds. First of all, let me tell y'all something. When I loved baseball, I used to think that I'm older. I'm 43. I'll be 44. Um, when I was a shorty, baseball players used to actually chew tobacco and spit it out. So then when they started banning them from chewing tobacco, and I used to think they were so cool. My granddad used to chew tobacco a little bit and he would spit it out. And I thought it was the coolest stuff. He talking with this snuff in his mouth. He just the coolest man in the world. So baseball players were super cool. They just sitting there hocking out, pure, pure, pure. And then they banned them from doing it. So then what you noticed was baseball players were always with a mouthful of sunflower seeds. They was always popping sunflower seeds. So me too, just spitting out shells. And I'm like, okay, I can do that because I couldn't chew tobacco. I never even wanted to. I mean, I wanted to, but I was scared to, so I never did it. And then when I heard you could get sick, I never chewed no tobacco in my life. But when I was a kid, hunty, all the cool baseball players was doing. Carlton Fisk chewed tobacco, all my favorites. I was like, oh, I'm chewing it too. Yes, but I love sunflower seeds. I used to eat so much sunflower seeds. You know, I used to sit a bunch of them in your jaw. The salt was eating my jaw from eating it. Your jaw get raw from eating. That's how much I used to eat sunflower seeds. Oh yes, and then I would get the big league. Yes, the gum. Yes, I'd be chewing it like tobacco. Stacy, thank you for saying it. At least I wasn't alone. At least I wasn't alone because I'm telling you, I was impressed by baseball players. I thought they were the coolest mofos under the sun. I don't know why. I just did. I've always thought that about baseball players. Just like how y'all know when a baseball player get into it with somebody, how they come running out that dugout. I love baseball players. I really, really, really do. Don't get me wrong. Basketball players, y'all hot. I get it. I like y'all too. But something about them baseball players. Certain ones, like, oh, let me see. I was in love with Piazza for years. Okay, first of all, let me tell y'all something. This is gonna start a problem. Y'all know how it was the big, you either like the Mets or the Yankees. I'm kind of tossed up because I loved the Yankees for years. I'd be lying to y'all if I told y'all when it got to, like I said, I love Piazza. So when it got to later years, like maybe 98, 99, 90, 98, 99, 2000, I became a super Mets fan, y'all. Like I really did. Like, oh, the Braves always. The Braves, one of my favorite now, my favorite team is the White Sox, especially the older White Sox. So like the White Sox from like 86 to about 90 something. And then when Ozzie Guillen got a seat on him, of course, I got to have love for him. But like those are my favorite, the White Sox. And then my second favorite team is the Red Sox. And one of the reasons I even like the Red Sox is because I was, one, I love the Green Monster. It's one of the best stadiums in the whole wide baseball field to me. Like that, I want to go to a game in the Green Monster so bad since I was a kid. Like I got to get to Boston just to get up there, and I can't be in Boston if baseball season ain't going because I must get into that Green Monster. But I fell in love with the Red Sox because I had got a Carlton Fisk All Star baseball card. I was a big baseball card collector, and I had got a Carlton Fisk All Star game, and it's actually 72. 72, the number he got 72, and he was in this All Star game at the Green Monster. And I was like, oh my God. And I just was like, wait, who playing this Green Monster? Because I didn't even know. And it was like, oh, the Red Sox. I fell in love with the Red Sox. I used to love the Angels. That was another team I loved. Wait, Abbott had the Angels. Abbott played pitched on the Angels, right? Because I love them. I love the Tigers because they had Cecil Fielder, and I really loved him. And everybody called him Cecil, and I'm like, isn't his name Cecil, or is it Cecil? I don't know. I called him Cecil Fielder. I mean, so some of the teams I liked because they had players I loved on them. But I was a big baseball fan. I was big in their stats when Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa were warring. I'm sorry, y'all. I was a Mark McGwire fan. I've been a Mark McGwire fan since I was a little kid. It was, I mean, Sammy, cool, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never have nothing against Sammy Sosa. He here in my city, so I loved him. But when he was going up against Mark McGwire and them home runs, I'm like, I'm a Mark McGwire fan. Because I was a Jose Canseco fanatic. I had his baseball cards too. Oh, yeah, he is fine. Yes, he is. Yes, he is, sister. See, that's what I'm talking about. So, like I said, it was them baseball players. I was in love with so many of them. I mean, Ozzie Guillen, I was in love with him. Robert Ventura, I was in love with him. Carlton Fisk, oh, but I was in love with him. Nolan Ryan, I was in love with him. I mean, I could name a million of them, especially from when I was younger. Oh my God. I used to have my mom take me to different sports stores to get baseball cards because I really wanted like those, you know, I wanted those cards that would have value, but not to sell them. I just wanted them. Derek King, how you doing? But yeah, no, I like baseball. I like baseball. I mean, I like golf. A lot of people don't like golf. I like golf. And until I started playing like Tiger Woods golf back in the day, I hated golf. I thought golf was boring because we had to be quiet. I liked miniature golf, but I just didn't like the whole being quiet part of golf. But golf, man, you talented to do that. I kid you not. Golf, man, I thought golf because I played miniature golf and I played Tiger Woods. So when we went to play some golf and do the front 8 holes, the front 9 holes, y'all, when I tell y'all, I missed the ball more than I hit the. And then when I thought I was gonna do some old 350-foot long drive, baby, I don't think it went 10. I think I hit it. I don't even think it went in the air. I think it kind of rolled, like it kind of it hovered, like, and I was mad. And then I was mad because when I'm playing the video game, now when you go play miniature golf, I only use one golf club. When you're playing on the game, I know how to pick my golf clubs. You know what I mean? I know which one I need. You know, even when I'm buying them, I know what I need. Man, when I was in, I was like, wait, use what for what? Oh, this for putting. Okay. All right. Why we got to switch it? Can I use the same one? Just do all this stuff. Is it me, or is it that this is like the hardest sport I've ever tried to do in my life? Golf is way more difficult. So to all those people who go out on Saturdays, Sundays, Thursdays, Wednesdays, whatever day you go shoot, you go play golf, and you have fun, and you knocking that ball everywhere. I'm jealous. Just so you know, I'm jealous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey man, I'm telling you, I can't beat nobody else. I can't. I can't. The rest of these heifers trying to beat somebody else. They can't beat a man in the mirror. I can't. I can. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, no, golf is hard. So I just admire it from behind, you know what I mean? But to all those golfers, you know, and these days they got some fire women golfers though. That's what I love. They got some women rocking it over there in golf these days. So I love that. And it's not that women, I know women who can play golf. They go with their husband. And it's funny because now they don't go with their husband every time you go play golf. Don't y'all mistake it. But like once a month, they go to. But when they go with their husband, they go like just them and their husband. There's not their homies. But when their husband goes, it's him and his friends. And they go golfing. They have fun with it. Hey, Colin. So football, y'all know I'm just learning football. Um, the only reason I'm not into football is because I don't understand the plays. And so to me, I don't want to be one of those women like, what did he do? Where's that? What's that? What does that mean? What is that? First down, what? Huh? Who are we rooting for? The blue, the red? Wait, what? What's the offense, defense? I don't want to be that person. So I kind of just watch football and I try to cheer. Sorry, I'm opening my sweet and sour sauce. And I try to cheer when everybody else cheers. But you have to be careful because when I was just at the classic game, I didn't realize when we sat on this side, that meant we were for this team. So something had happened. And I thought it was a good thing. And the other side was cheering. So I started clapping. The whole side looked at me and said, wait a minute. Sorry, y'all. I was just cheering. I don't know none of these guys. You know what I mean? I don't know any of them. So they were looking at me like, half of you to go over there. You want to cheer for over there. And I was thinking, oh, my bad. I guess this is my side. So I just wait for everybody to get excited. They got excited. I got to screaming. That's kind of how I watch football. I can't get with poker at all. I can't get with poker at all. Because to me, some stuff seems big. Like they're like, oh, that's what this. I'm thinking, that don't even seem big to me. But that's the win. That's the hand that's powerful. So poker, nah. I can do blackjack. I know how to play blackjack. I know how to play spades. I know how to play casino, gin, goldfish. Um, I declare war. Um, I'm running out of card games I could play. Solitaire. And after that, I'm done. There's no more cards for me. All that. I could play casino. But yeah, I can't get with poker. I even tried poker on those little game machines. Like, okay, I'm gonna try to poker, see it. I won once. Like, I won a couple of dollars on, and I was like, I don't even know how I won. So I'm like, that's no fun. Right? I don't understand. Now, here's the funny thing: when you talk about real football, soccer, I understand it. I like soccer. I've never been to a soccer game though. Like, not a professional. I have been to. I've been to like at the park around me. All of them. There's gonna be people who go have soccer games, especially like Berry Park when I was growing up. Sometimes I used to just go and sit over there because on a Sunday, I just sit there and be blowing, and they be playing a soccer game. And I just sit and watch. And one thing I say about soccer, oh my God, y'all got strength because y'all are running back and forth the whole time. I get exhausted watching them. I have to take a nap after watching a soccer game. And I didn't even know Canadian football was different than U.S. See, I didn't know that. Like I said, I just know that football everywhere else is soccer. That's what they call football. But we call football what we call football. The NFL. I was about to say the NHL, but the NHL is hockey. I used to love hockey though. No, real talk. Real. And this funny thing is, I loved hockey. While I was loving hockey, my team, the Blackhawks, wouldn't win. Okay. Then as soon as my butt was like, I don't even care about hockey. I don't want to watch it. I'm like, it's whatever. Then, of course, my Blackhawks won like 2 years later after I gave up hockey. But I used to just like hockey because they was hella violent. And I would be like, Danny, how do you think this dude is cute? He's missing teeth. God, I was going through a phase. Don't judge me. God, Jesus. Yeah, I like soccer. Wait, baseball what? Do I mean baseball with what, Colin? Yeah, because like I said, I love baseball. I love baseball. I remember we was kids, we used to play stickball. We used to play brand this game called bases. And so it's when you didn't have enough. Oh, by saying football? Footballs. No, you know that in every other country, football is soccer. Soccer is football. They don't call it's football. That's what it is. But here, football is our NFL. The Bears, the Packers. That's football. But really, football is soccer. Hmm. I know what you meant. I told you when I see typos, I always figure out what people saying. Cause Lord, I'm gonna have typos and then just plain I spelled the word wrong. It's gonna happen. Mm. Wow. Wow. And he built it? And you all went there for a soccer game? Wow. Now I heard like if you in Nigeria, any of these places when they have them soccer, like the World Cup and stuff, boy, it be going down. People get off work in Nigeria for the soccer game. It is? Really? I didn't know that. Yeah, I think those game. I think our game is about nine. But you know what? I realized like when you at the game, there are so many freaking timeouts. They have a timeout like every, especially like at the end of a quarter. Like when I was waiting for the halftime game at the football game, so they could do the the battle of the bands because that's what I wanted to see. When I went there for that, I kid you not, the last 3 minutes before halftime lasted about 40 minutes. It seemed every time I turned around, they were on a timeout. They were timing out. They were stopping. It was this. It was because I don't know the plays. I have no idea what was really going on. I just know I was like, wait, why the clock stop? Why are we stopping? Why do we keep stopping? Can he stop stopping? Then the next thing I knew, they were like, we're gonna take this time off the clock. I said, wait, how they taking time off the clock and they wasn't doing nothing? I don't know, y'all. I was lost. Mm. So now, Colin, do you go to the football games out there, or do you just watch? Because like I've been to a Bulls game. Um, when it comes to United Center, I've been in there a million times. I've been there for concerts. I've been there for a circus. I've been there for a basketball game. I've been there when they did the game for the kids and they had them let them play up in there. I've been there for Disney on Ice. I've been there. So I've been to United Center a million times, and it's right down the street from me. Mm. Now, what I do want to do is when I was in Soldier Field and I seen those, them VIP boxes. I want one of them. I want to be kicking it up in there. We up in there just kicking and blowing during the game, kicking the bobo. Because that's one thing about Chicago. I can't speak of nobody else's stadium. You go to a concert, you go to any of these events, got 20, 30, 50,000 people in it. Like, kid you not, they're smoking all in the air, always. And that was before it was legal. So, when it's legal, it's like a Cheech and Chong party everywhere you step. I know when we go to this Wu Tang concert, they gonna be lighting the stage up, let alone the audience. Cause I was just when I was at 50 and it's blowing all through there. Police walking right past you, rolling along. They don't care. They're not there for that. As long as you're not in there selling it, they don't care. And nobody be in there doing that. Nobody's that might be some dummy. I don't see them, but I've never seen that when I've been to a concert or nothing. But it depends. If you outside, they do. Oh, you played football. Oh, and ice hockey. Ooh. Now you was one of those brutal people. I'm telling you, I used to love hockey because they didn't play. Oh, they get into it. I say, boy, they fight a lot. And then I used to call it the timeout box. Like, he getting in trouble. He getting in trouble. He gonna go in the timeout, and they go in that timeout box angry than a mofo. They come up in that time box angry. I said, that's why you're in timeout right now, and I love it. I was like, can girls play hockey? Because I need to let out some of the steam they got up over there. I used to love hockey. Okay. The Dallas Stars. That's y'all hockey team? I always tell people I know the sport I love the most because I know the most about it. I know the most about its history. I know the most, like I know all its plays, its stats. I know people's. So, like I said, when I think of it, it's going to be first line for me, baseball, because even if it's not, I can't name people's stats and stuff like that, or when they got picked up or whatever. These days with baseball, because I just, like I told you all, when I went into a phase of going away from the things you love, I literally separated myself from things I love. Like, I love sports. I love music. I love movies and TV and entertainment. I love, you know what I mean? So I just had to start getting back in. I love video games. I'm a video gamer. You know what I'm saying? I am. I like video games. Hmm. He said I said too much. Colin. See, I've said too much. Let me stop. Now, what is that called? No, that's not it with ice hockey. What is it called when they be skating and it's almost like hockey, but they're kind of fighting? Those are women. I never wanted to do that. They don't skate, so I think they on rollerblades. I think that's roller derby. That shit is a hella violent too. They be hella aggressive. Hmm. I love skating, but I don't want to be fighting on skates. I don't want somebody pushing me, running like they're about to tackle me on skates, and I just be running on the skates. But I kid y'all not, I have never been ice skating, and y'all, my members definitely are. Y'all can go with me ice skating as soon as it's an ice rink. Not shit on Ridgeland, not too far from me. I could walk to it, even in the winter. I could walk to it or ride the bus right outside my house and then walk over to it. But I'm gonna go there and go skating, ice skating on the inside. That way, I'm gonna try it. I love skating, so I'm gonna try it. I'm definitely gonna try it. I'm like, some things you gotta try that you'd never done. I'm just scared of ice skates because they seem like if you fall, they're the most violent thing if your foot's up in the air. I don't know. Shyla, how you doing, sis? You did roller derby? Oh my god. That shit looks brutal. It looks like when you leave, you definitely are roughed up. And they be hauling ass out there. I said, oh my Jesus. I like to watch, but I know Danny couldn't do it. Danny couldn't do it. Oh wow. You were on the roller to everything. Wow. What is the game? Now I used to watch this, but I think they only play that in no, that's not a sport. Sorry. But yeah. I was thinking about it's a sport, but I don't think it's a sport like they have teams, big ones. Was that lacrosse? That's not a sport like a sport. They have it at schools, high school. Do they have that at a college level? Or is that only in high school? Or was it only at my high school? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know so I can know. Or is it in the Olympics? Because some sports just be in the Olympics, but we don't have teams for them everywhere. I used to love watching the Olympics, y'all. I'm like, what happened? I think after Chicago didn't get the Olympics, I got kind of mad, even though I knew we weren't gonna get it. But still, I got mad. Black sis, how you doing? Sis, I'm loving all that food you dropping over there. I'm telling you, I got to do those peppers, those pumpkin looking peppers. Those were cute. And I was thinking about what could I? No, you don't want to make them violent pumpkins, but I do. You know what's funny? Halloween shows how dark and demented all of our sense of humors and joys are. Because people are like, oh, I definitely want that pumpkin whose head's hanging off by like a thread and then put it in front of my house. Like, why would you want that in front of your crib? But then I love it. Oh man. You said especially for happy hour. It's the oldest organized sport. What? Once again, this is a very physical sport too. But I never knew was it a real sport because I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Till I got to Oak Park and we had a lacrosse team, I had no idea that was a sport. I ain't even gonna lie to you. And I was like, we got a whole team? Really? And then they would have because right now that's a soccer field slash where they try out. I mean, where they do their practices at the high school. But before they didn't have such a big field. So you would see them, like if you got to school early, all the teams are always out early doing practice. The track team is running around miles before school and. Yes, I love all the Halloween. Let's keep sharing that because this is that month, man. I love it. I love it. But guys, I'm gonna have to go ahead and get out here. One, I'm gonna have to eat my food because my mom is ready to get finished because I'm leaving at 6. And so I haven't even ate my food. It's still sitting there. I'm just talking, running my mouth. And she's like, girl, what you come on? So I'm gonna go back live when I get home to my studio. But before I go, y'all know I gotta get up out of here. Before I even get up out of here, I have to. I have to. I just had to remind y'all that I am definitely a musical genius. And Snitch on Your Man is going to be the hottest track on YouTube. Hopefully, I'm finished with it by the time I get out of here, but I got to do this project with my mom, all right? And I got to eat my food, mess with her cats, do all this stuff just before I go. It is so hard being this talented. It is so hard. I'm gone. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.